Hey everyone, welcome to recap number 8. The pre-beta has finally begun, and because of that, not much has changed in the game, so I'm going to talk about how you can get access to pre-beta and how you'll interact with the game. Keep in mind, this is very early access. What you're seeing is a view into the development, not really a finished product, not even a finished beta. So some parts of this video may not even be applicable by the time that you see it, and none of the UI or artwork is final. I'll start by going to bot.land, and then I can click this pre-beta link here. When I click this, it gives you instructions on how you can enter the pre-beta, but in short, you need to spend a certain number of loyalty points based on the day of the week, and every Sunday your account is reset, so you'll need to spend more loyalty points. And there's descriptions on how you earn loyalty points here. Once I've done that, I can whisper botland bot the word game. Let me make my video smaller. When I do this, it says you already have access since I spent it earlier in the week, and you can play the game here. I click the link that it gives me, and I've already typed in my username and password here before, making sure to read the EULA and the privacy policy, and when I've agreed to it, I can click the check mark, and then I can connect to the server. Here I am. We can already see someone else out there in the world, a Twitch viewer of mine, has created bots, and they have them executing in the arena right now. The only way to interact with the game so far is either to press J to load up JavaScript and its editor, or B to load up Blockly, or if you're on mobile, and even if you're on desktop, you can swipe down to open up Blockly and swipe up to close it. Remember, all of that's going to change. I understand that that's not straightforward. Let's create a very basic bot. I'm just going to say move in random direction. So I've dragged the move terminator here onto the workspace, and now I'm going to deploy that bot, and we can see it got created here, and it's moving around, but because I didn't say to shoot lasers or missiles, it got destroyed pretty quickly. So let's put this in the trash can and use one of our pre-made scripts. Let's say I don't know how to code, I don't really want to figure this out. Let's just put this ultra killer script in and make sure you dragged it onto the workspace. Otherwise it's going to be stuck in this little menu here, and you'll think that you have it, but when you close this menu it will go away. So drag it onto your workspace. Now I've put a comment up here of what kinds of hardware you should have. So let's say you ignore this and you put something like missiles 3, cloaking 3, landmines 3. That sounds like a pretty powerful bot, and it is because it's invalid. And it says here, slot config invalid, you have more than 7 power levels total. This will be communicated better later, but for now, let's try to configure it the way that this comment suggests. I'll put on landmines 1 and reflect 1. Now, if I didn't have certain hardware here, I wouldn't be able to use the corresponding terminators that you see in red here. So without the cloaking hardware, I can't cloak. Without the landmines hardware, I can't lay mines. Again, some of this might have changed by the time you view this video. When I deploy this bot, now we can see it immediately cloaked, it's laying landmines, and it's walking around in pursuit of enemies. It just used its reflect shield there. It might eventually find these while I'm still talking about this video, it might not. I welcome you all to Botland Pre-Beta. I hope you have fun. This is really just a test ground for right now. Eventually, as more features get rolled out, you'll be able to play the game as it's getting developed. It will be free. You just need to spend loyalty points, which just sit in my chat channel, which you'll find the link below, and you'll be able to play the game. Hope you enjoyed.